live, we're live, and we're live, and we're live, and we're live.
I don't know. Oh, wait, I didn't do this.
Nope, we're not live.
No, we're live. It was just we had the bad shot. Now we have a better shot.
All right, we're live with a good shot.
And, yeah. We're not really sure how good this board is coming up. I'm going to work on the lighting, people. I'm very sorry. Look, the board is smaller. We're going to, let's make this part bigger.
Yeah, we don't need us to be that big.
Oh, we need us to be big.
No, we don't really. No one wants to see us.
Shut up. Everyone wants to see us. They love us.
That's the splash screen for this.
What is?
How?
Me and my big face.
Well, because you turned. Don't blame me.
Ah!
I hope everyone likes that. Oh, now there's going to be feedback. Well, not feedback, like 4-second late feedback. I guess we're okay because we can hear it coming out of her thing. All right, how do we like that shot there? Here, I'm going to change the screen behind you to live. Hey everyone, I'm sorry that we're configuring things as we go, but yeah, you know how it goes. I'm not a pro at this yet. All right, can you turn around? Oh, can you turn around, look at that, and just see if it looks kind of okay?
Yeah, that looks good. I think.
How about that? That looks even a little bit better.
A little bit better.
I wish I had something to go right above our heads. No, I meant on the shot, like where we're sitting, like right there.
Oh, you mean in the shot? All right.
Yeah. I'll bet you I got something that can go there.
That's something.
I need this display over there on a great big screen. Hi everyone, Corpulent Geek here, and we're about to start playing Castles of Burgundy. Castles of Burgundy, and Mike is here, and Sci-Fi Christina is there. Oh, whoa, that's getting too close to my eyes. I don't like that. All right, Mike, why don't you give us a little refresher on how to play?
Well, I don't know how to play. I've just been doing the setup.
You've played this before, right?
Yeah, we played this.
You know
years
the
ago.
cool thing that they said with the rules. If when you're going through the rules, you just read these call-outs.
And it's kind of like a refresher.
It's a refresher, so you don't have to reread all the rules.
Do you want me to do that?
Yes. I'm still setting up. I don't know what else is to do.
Well, you did such a good
I
job last
separated-
time explaining things to us. So.
Separated everything.
Place the 20 silverlings. The 30... Those are the silverlings.
These are the workers.
The 30 worker tiles. The 164 six-sided tiles sorted according to color. And the white die next to the game board. Checkity check. Place 5 piles of face-down good tiles onto phase spaces A through E. This is A through E, right?
No. A, B, C, D, E.
Okay. Then you've done that.
I see the letters right here.
Oh yeah, that's what I can say. Place 2x6 bonus tiles onto the corresponding space in the game board. That's those here.
Yep.
Give each player 1 player board, 1 start castle.
I guess it's this screen?
Yeah, the dark green ones have castles on the underside, right?
I
Yeah.
believe so. So we each get 1.
And they go over here, right? Or do they go on the board to start?
To be placed face up onto the dark green middle space with the die value of 6 on his place board.
The
So
middle space is when we're playing the regular board. So here, I think part of the strategy is that we get to pick our initial spot. Whose game board can we not see at all? Yours, right?
Yeah.
Your game board we can't see at all. Can you move your game board up here? Yeah, that's better. What? Is that too far away? Is that okay? Here, let's shift this down this way a little, and this over here. There we go. And if anyone really wants to see his stuff, we can adjust the camera a little
Camera's tilted.
It is.
It is tilted that way.
Yeah, you get to start on... You can decide which dark green space you want to place your starting castle on.
So now pull this
Pull it
back.
back. Pull this back. pull this up here. How's this working out, everyone? You know, these two things need to be in tight like that, so they can both get in the shot.
That's me down there. Okay.
Sorry, everyone.
Yeah, no, we're just figuring it out.
So these start on a thing, and you have to build off of, like, you have to put down the first thing adjacent to it. So that's part of the strategy.
All right, so it's like the adjacency rule. Are we allowed to look at the castle? Does it matter? It's just a castle.
You
You
can
put the castle up.
What does I don't know?
Because some of the other ones are she'll read through
Yeah,
all the rules
if you want to
before
change it, if you put
have
it down
to.
right now and you want to change it before we start, that's fine.
Alright.
3 random goods tiles. From the remaining 17
Oh,
tiles
I
to be
never hit
placed
this
face up
button.
onto the 3 goods storage spaces in the upper left-hand corner of your board.
That's 3. 3.
Oh, I need a
3.
To be placed face up onto the 3 goods storage spaces in the upper left-hand corner. 1,
Looks like I have a crate and a sack.
2,
I have another crate and a sack.
Oh, you've got a sack.
And I've got another crate and a sack.
Nice.
Just 3 different
Yeah,
colors.
there we
Crates
go.
and
That
sacks.
looks cool. Mike, move your head this way. No, this way, towards me. Yeah.
Nice.
All right. Sorry, everyone. We're having fun with the green screen too.
2 same colored dice.
Never in front of the green screen.
Are there colored dice?
Yes, colored
Man,
dice.
I wish it would shimmer.
Nah.
Because it looks like I'm touching the green screen, but it's not pushing back, you see?
Oh, the
That's
actual
trippy.
image.
That's trippy because I know what I'm touching is what the image is pasting on, but
Nice.
it's not doing anything.
I'll take black. Or I won't take black because there's only one. Oh! Didn't we find one of those?
God damn it, we
What
can't have
happened?
nice things. You're gonna be blue. No,
That's
you're gonna be
red.
green.
Or green.
What do you want to be? Out of these, because we can't be black.
Yeah,
Obviously.
that's fine. You were saying blue, and neither of the colors you were handing me were blue, and that's fine.
See what I
found it.
deal with,
We
everyone.
found it. It was in the thing. Jesus.
It's empty now. For real.
Criminy. Do you see what I have to deal with? Hey!
All right, what's next?
1 playing piece in the same color to be placed on the 0-100 space of the victory point track. That's 0-100 space.
100.
I think this just kind of lives on our board to remind us who we are.
I'm this blue piece of wood.
Do you still have our? Is that our thing?
Yep, it's buffering.
Can you? Oh no. Well, you're buffering maybe on the download side.
I am.
Are either of you able to see the chat?
Yeah, I got the chat up.
Okay.
People chat.
Not
If
that
people are watching. 2
It's
dice,
fine. I
1
just
playing
didn't
piece,
wanna-
1 silverling to be placed in the appropriate storage place.
I didn't want to miss my mom.
Upper left corner of the board, visible players, 1 victory point tile
me
with
this way,
100,
you'll
200
be
to
more
be placed
likely to
next
get
to
on
the board
camera.
for now.
It's up to you. You don't have to.
The
If
victory
you're
point tile corresponding to our color.
Victory points.
I am black.
Red. Sorry.
He's a jerk. Oh yeah, I think I want to take us to be a not cursy one most of the time.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
just this is what happens in case you wrap around the crumple.
You almost fell out, didn't you?
On the internet.
Yeah, that would have been great.
Woo! Going viral. Fails of the week.
Yeah, if you wrap around, you get 100 and 200. You won't need the 200. All right.
All right. Okay. Determine a start player and give each player 1 to 4 worker tiles depending on play order.
There was a way how we were supposed to do that, right? Or we just roll
Rolling the
dice?
highest number.
9. Roll your dice.
4.
11.
He's 1.
All right.
Why do we each have 1 silverling?
Because that's what they told us to give you.
That's what you start with.
I have none of. Oh, these are mine. Okay.
Yes.
If you aren't paying attention, fiddling around with the camera and stuff.
The starting player receives 1 worker tile, which he places onto the appropriate storage place in the lower left-hand corner of your board. So
How can you
get
tell I'm corpulent geek? It's not listed over there 17 times.
1. The next player in clockwise direction receives 2.
Oh man, I get less service.
And the
because
third,
I
because you're
start
going first, yeah. That's how this works. And then the next third player receives 3, and the fourth player receives 4. That fourth player does not exist in our game. Each player uses their second playing piece to mark the just determined playing order on the first space of the turn order track. That's right. So,
What?
turn over
This
track.
This
Right? Yes. Starting here. So blue, red, and then black. Blue.
So they do serve a purpose.
They do indeed.
A functional purpose.
A function. The starting player's piece should be on top of the tower. The last player's piece should be at the bottom. Give the start player the white die. You get the white die. The white die.
Now we should figure out where our castle goes before we flip it over any of these things.
Yes.
So we should do that. So put your castle
At
out.
the start
Oh,
of
you
each
did.
phase, all
I'm the
remaining.
only one that didn't.
I'm gonna listen. I'm
not
Yeah.
placing it yet until I know.
I'm
what
gonna start
everything is.
reviewing rules. Okay.
Okay.
At the start of each phase, all remaining six-sided tiles are removed, not in the first phase. Good tiles on the depot's goods spaces remain. So all of these six-sided dies that were six-sided cards that we're about to put out at the beginning of the phase get removed at the end.
of each phase.
The goods in the depots remain.
Okay.
You add new face-up six-sided tiles from the supply, depending on the number of players, and you place 5 new goods tiles face-up onto the round spaces.
They go over here, the six-sided ones, right? In this area?
Here. Yeah,
Okay.
all those. You randomly draw new six-sided tiles and place them face-up onto the matching color board. Alright.
I wonder if you can hear the laptop's fan screaming over the mic.
Randomly draw, take the 5 good tiles for the current phase, place them face-up onto the 5 square.
Yes.
You can hear
Is
that
it real bad?
It's a lot of white noise. Is it picking it through here?
Yeah, because that mic's way better.
I was gonna say, if you had something you could hang, like a blanket or something, or a towel right behind the mic.
How are you listening? I don't have anything yet, so.
He's got his headphones on and the thing.
Well, but I'm still.
Is our volume when we talk really loud?
No.
No, it's just okay.
It's alright.
Alright. I was thinking we could have turned down
I'm
the
still
gain.
buffering, is what I'm saying.
I reloaded.
Are you reloaded?
I went out and came back in.
Of YouTube?
God, my voice sounds obnoxious. God, I'm so sorry, everyone in my life.
Finally.
It's a good thing you don't do anything professionally with your voice or anything.
I know.
No, singing voice is different.
That one's okay.
Sometimes I feel like mine's obnoxious too.
I reloaded. I went out and came back in. See, it sounds obnoxious. In my head, it sounds deeper and sexier.
Oh my gosh, that sound I made after you said that was like.
Just do again.
It's a good thing you don't do anything professionally with your voice or anything.
No.
Oh my god, I sound ridiculous.
No.
Loud.
That was the trippiest thing ever. You went hoo-hoo-hoo immediately when I heard you do it the first time in my ears.
Oh, he's having one of his moments.
Hello.
Sorry, everyone.
The odds of that are ridiculous. My God.
How loud is your volume? Oh, your volume is down real far. All right, see that knob, silver knob?
I was like, because I don't have instant playback. I was like, there was no lag when you made that noise, and I was like, no, that was the first time Shay made the noise.
You see that silver knob on your side of the mic there? That's a gain.
That was down.
We want to turn it down.
God, I hear myself. I sound
It's picking up the sound out of your headphones. Hello? All right. I think that should probably be better, hopefully. Oh, hold on, I'm gonna try something. That's a gain. I hate my voice. My voice in my head, I'm cool. It's picking up the sound out of your headphones. Hello? I think that should probably be better, hopefully.
Oh.
I hate my voice.
That was fantastic.
Alright, here's what we're gonna do. We need something to go underneath that.
Wait, Wait, but it can't go too high because
I think it's
be,
too quiet now.
it'll be in the shark.
Because my volume is all the way maxed.
All right. Well,
and
we will change it.
Quiet.
Here, can you slide this underneath, and I'll hold the poster thing.
I think it's gonna be too tall. It's gonna be in front of the camera, honey. See? That's not a good idea.
Turn it on its side. This thing on its side. No camera?
Dude, I can't believe that worked.
I love you, honey. All right, reset that gain. I can't believe that worked.
Alright.
Alright, we gotta get going at some point here. I'm trying to have fun here,
You
people.
are. I love that you have fun.
Is there a top over there? Let's do a top. Get a little bit more. Because you never know when I'm going to go like this. Woo! My jazz hands out of screen. My fat arms in screen. Ba-bam! Does it sound okay now?
Well, I'm hearing the recording of I'm hearing the playback from everybody's playback, and then our real sounds.
Well, it's just her playback. Alright, we're going to go.
It's too quiet now. It's like a circle of sound. I think that's just gonna have to do for now. It is still a little bit white noisy, but all right. Thank you for standing by, all you listeners out there.
Mom.
Mom.
All right, what's next?
All right. So that's the beginning round. The 5 game rounds. Everyone rolls simultaneously. We roll our 2 dice, with the start player also rolling the white die. Then all the players place their dice in front of them so that all players can see them. The start player starts. First, he takes the topmost good tile from the round space and places it onto the good space of the depot whose number matches the... Let me try that again.
Oh.
Start player places goods tile according to white die result. So, the first one that's here, whatever was the white die result, you place that goods tile into one of those squares.
Okay.
Okay? In a player's turn, starting with the start... excuse me. Starting with the start player and then continuing in turn order, each player uses their dice to carry out 2 actions. Worker tiles can be used to adjust a die results by plus or minus 1, including from 1 to 6 or vice versa. So you can go around the horn. So if you rolled a 6 but you really into 1, you can use a worker to plus 1 all the way around to 1.
Too bad you only got 1.
Well, you can go all the way around to 1 then. The actions. You can take a 6-sided tile from the game board. Die indicates which depot to take from. Place the tile onto an empty storage space at the bottom left corner of the hand of your board. So if you had rolled a 3, you can take one of these that's next to the 3 depot. You can add a 6-sided tile to your estate. The die indicates which empty space to place the tile onto. Tile must be adjacent to previously placed tiles and match the space's color. So if I had one in my storage place and I rolled a 3 and say it's a light green one and I had, no, it's a yellow one and this is where my guy is, then I could place one there, the yellow one. So you place them onto your board according to the die roll from your storage space. Okay, okay?
I guess so. I still don't really know what's going on. You'll have to help me as we go.
Yeah. But I mean, so far everything I've said has made sense, right?
You've played this before, right?
Years ago.
Was it really years?
I don't feel like it was.
It was years ago. It wasn't this year and it wasn't last year.
The tiles.
So that'd be years.
Sorry.
I love this guy so much. Oh boy.
I'm also kind of not paying attention. But...
I know, that's the problem.
So what does rolling do?
Oh my.
That's for you, Dan.
Such a dick.
I have ADD at that.
You're already at the recording session, aren't you?
Kind of, but I mean.
Do you just want to go and Chris and I will play?
Where did the tile? Like how do we pick the tiles?
At the beginning of the phase, we randomly put the tiles out.
How many do we just put one?
We'll put
each
one in front of each spot up to 3s.
And 3s.
2s
because the
and
4s
3s.
when there's more players, according to their color.
Okay.
And we put them face up, and we do that at the beginning of the phase. At the same time, we also take the first phase. I can't see where the A is, I assume.
A.
A's up here.
C, D.
So you take the first phase, and we're going to put them all face up here.
Okay.
Then the first player, we're all going to roll our die together, including you will roll the white die. And then we'll have our dice out. According to the white die, is 3, so you'll take the first one, and you'll put that goods in the 3 depot here. And then, using your other 2 die, you can do 2 actions. I am now currently reading out the actions you can do with those die.
Okay.
The first one was, you can take one of these 6-sided things from here, according to the number that's on your die. So if you want to take from the 6, you would take one of these here. Okay? When you take them from the board, you have to put them in the storage here.
Okay.
The other thing you can do is you can take from your storage and put onto your... What are these?
Our
Player board.
Player board, yeah, but they're thematically.
Yeah.
Castle?
No, it's with a P.
Plot.
No.
Land.
Property.
Province.
Sure.
Again, it has to match the number of the die. It has to be adjacent to a thing you have out.
Okay.
And then the tiles that you put down, you'll see they have
actions
or value on them. Okay?
What's the advantage of putting something out on here? Like the 3 thing. Like
because
one of the other
that
actions
comes up
is
in
going
a
to
little
be
bit.
taking a good. Because see, we all started with 3 random goods up here,
Yeah.
right? And then we'll get to
what
they
used
do
for. Okay.
later.
All right. I'm caught up.
Whoo!
Yes. Hair splinter.
Hair splinter.
You ever get those?
Hair splinter?
Yeah.
They're called ingrown hairs, aren't they?
Well, this one's just dead, but it's not living anymore, so I can literally just pull it out.
It's dead. It's not living anymore.
All right.
The hair's not alive, but...
The other actions you can do are sell goods. A player may choose to sell all goods of one type from his goods storage. The die chosen to carry out this action indicates which goods type or color may be sold. So each good has a die number associated to it, like the turquoise ones are 1. So if I had, let's see, I have a 5, so I could sell all my brown ones. You can stack more on top of that there.
Like I have 2 blues.
Okay.
And then you would sell them all from that pile.
You have to sell all.
Yes.
You can't just sell some.
Does this tell the next to it tell you, I guess, the worth of them?
No.
No? Okay.
No, that's something else.
That is for later on when you complete.
You get +1 silverling per sale and +2 to 4 VP per tile with 2 to 4 players. So exactly 1 silverling from the supply, regardless of how many tiles you just sold. 2, 3, or 4 victory points per tile according to the number of players. So we have 3 players. You would get 3 victory points per tile.
Okay.
And then there's also take worker tiles. A player may choose to use any die result to take 2 worker tiles from the general supply. In this case, the die result itself is meaningless. Okay?
Got it.
The central black depot, which is this right here.
When we sell ones, we turn them over and we pile them here, right? So
No.
this shouldn't be really.
Yeah, you pile them on the blank.
Oh, sorry.
It's like, what?
Well, but I'll murder both of you live on the internet.
No one would see it. Oh!
Once per turn, each player may pay 2 silverlings. Once per turn, each player may pay 2 silverlings to buy 1 tile of their choice from the Black Depot. So you have to pay 2 silverlings to buy from the Black Depot.
Okay. The same number rule applies, though, right? The dice.
No, there's no dice because this is just pay 2. You can do this at any point during your turn, before, between, or after your dice actions.
Oh, but the number course.
This is
Those
just for
are
number
just-
of players, so
yeah.
we're going to fill in all the 2s and 3s.
Okay.
There's not going to be anything.
All right.
Yeah. That has nothing to do with your dice. It's an action you do outside of your dice actions.
Okay.
And the phase ends after 5 rounds. Player with mines now receive the corresponding number of silverlings. Some of the yellow knowledge tiles may also have an effect. The next phase then begins. Alright, so here are the different types of tiles. Are you ready?
Yes.
The yellow tiles are knowledge. There are 26 different yellow tiles whose functions are described in more detail on page 10, and we usually, when we put them out, we go through and describe what they do.
Okay.
The ship tiles are blue. Whenever a player adds a ship tile to his estate.
P.
It's silent.
I'm like, does he have to pee now? We're never starting this game.
So it's spelled Pestate?
Estate.
Yeah. It's French.
Pestate.
Estate.
It's very close.
When you add a ship to your tile, two things happen immediately. The player takes all of the goods tiles on any one depot's goods space and adds them to the goods storage in the upper left-hand corner of his board. The chosen depot is completely separate and independent of the die result that was used to place the ship.
So you get to pick whichever one you want.
Whenever you get a blue tile?
Whenever you get a blue
place
tile.
a blue tile onto
Now,
your thing.
keep in mind, though, that you can only have 3 of a type of good at a time,
Oh, okay.
and there are more than 3 types.
There's like 6.
So even though, like, this one might have a giant pile of stuff, if it's colors that you can't possibly put out because you already have brown, blue, and red,
They just get wasted?
They stay.
They stay.
They stay in the depot.
Okay.
So you would want to take ones that match what you have.
But you take every good in that depot.
Mm-hmm.
If you can.
If you can.
If you can legally place it on your player board.
The player then also moves his playing piece on the turn order track one space to the right. Should this space be occupied, then he places his piece on top of the other pieces. Should this result in him being start player for the next round, he also receives the white die. Animal. These are the light green spaces. Animals.
I'll just knock them all down.
Sorry. Animals provide victory points depending on how many animals are shown on the tile. When an existing pasture is expanded, then pre-existing animals are scored again. So you score each time? What are you doing?
I'm trying to clip this thing on the underside. Just keep going.
Okay. Each tile has between 2 and 4 animals on it, and the player receives the corresponding number of victory points for them. You immediately receive them when you place your
Animal down on the estate.
on the thing. The animal tiles must be part of the same pasture, but do not need to be immediately adjacent to the newly placed animal tile. Tiles with the same animal on them on other pastures are not scored. So, if you get if I put cows out on this first one,
Yes.
and there's 3 cows on there, I would get 3 points immediately on the track.
Okay.
If the next time I place a light green one, I place more cows, then I get to count all of the cows in this pasture.
That are connected?
Well, that are on
They
the
have
pasture.
to be connected.
They don't
Oh,
have
they
to
just-
be. Like,
these
if
are-
I
there's as long as
place
they're the
here
same
and here,
strip.
they don't have to
okay.
be connected. They just have to be in this pasture.
Okay.
Then I would count all the cows again. So it would be 1, 2, 3, and then plus whatever I got. So if I do all cows, then I would be like stacking all of those points. But you can put cows and pigs and chickens. It doesn't matter. But you
it's
only
more-
count the similar animals when you're placing a tile.
So if I put cows, then chicken, then cows, when I put this cow, do I count both of those?
Absolutely.
Okay, cool.
But you don't count pastures that aren't.
It's like you turned into a magician.
You don't count pastures that aren't connected.
I just realized what you did.
It was awesome, wasn't it? Oh, Christ.
Ta-da!
It looked like everything was underneath your sheet when you pulled it. I was like, where did they come from?
I can only wish that your book wasn't in the way of that magnificence.
Okay. The castles are dark green. Whenever a player adds a castle tile to his estate, which can occur up to 3 times, you immediately carry out an additional action of your choice, as if you had an extra die with any result that you wish at your disposal. Alright? Mines are gray. These tiles are, with the exception of a few of the yellow tiles, the only ones without an immediate effect when they are placed, which can occur up to 3 times. Instead, at the end of each phase, the player receives 1 silverling from the supply for each mine in his estate. Beige are buildings. Whenever a player adds a building tile to his estate, then he immediately gets to make a single use of that building's advantage. Each of the 8 building types may only occur once per city, and the cities are the connected beige tiles. So, like, mine has 1, 2, 3, 4 cities. And you can only have, like, 1, so you can't have 2 of the same types. These are all the buildings here on the bottom, and these are actually, they're kind of a cheat sheet for what happens on your player board. So, like, you can see the first one's knowledge, the next one's ship, the next one's pasture, and then castle, and then the next 8 are buildings. Okay? And they give you kind of a shorthand.
Yeah.
No identical buildings in a thing. So the buildings are, starting with the one with the blue roof. Warehouse. Player sells the goods type of your choice. You can immediately, without using a die, sell one goods type of your choice out of your goods storage, exactly like you did a sell goods action. The next one is the Carpenter's Workshop. When a player adds the Carpenter's Workshop, he may immediately take one beige-colored building tile of his choice from any numbered depot, not from the black depot, and place it onto an empty storage space in the bottom left corner. So you get to take an extra beige
Building.
from the board.
Building tile.
Next one is market. You add a market to your estate. You can immediately take one ship or animal from any numbered depot on the thing. From any numbered depot. Yep. Next one is boarding house. That's the circle of market. Yep. The next line. Boarding house. You take 4 worker tiles. Next is bank. You take 2 silverlings. Next is city hall. Player adds an additional 6-sided tile of his choice to his estate. So you can take one from here and put it on your... Wait, from here? When a player adds city hall to his estate, he immediately adds a second 6-sided tile of his choice to his estate from one of his 3 storage spaces, regardless of color.
Okay, so it's from the storage space.
Wow.
Yep. And watchtower. Player receives 4 victory points. All along the watchtower.
My hair is long.
Building advantages never need a die result for activation. Never add tiles directly to an estate from the game board. Tiles added to the estate remain there until the end of the game. As soon as a district is completely covered with tiles, it scores victory points in 2 different ways. Depending on its side, it gets 1 to 8 spaces. It gets 1 to 36 victory points, and I think this is where this comes in.
Yes.
This is where this comes in.
The size of the...
Yeah. This is a district. When a section of color that is similar is completed,
Yep.
you get additional victory points. So here, my beige section is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I would go here 5, and I would get 15 victory points for
Okay.
completing it.
How come it goes up to 8? Is there ever a section that's 8?
One of the boards may have 8 in a section.
Alright. Okay.
Sorry.
So that's
No,
all
it's
you
fine.
completed.
And depending on
I
the
put it there.
phase, you get 10 to 2 victory points. So,
You get more victory points if you complete sections at the beginning of the game.
yep. So if in phase A you completed a section, I might change my castle. If in phase A you complete a section, you get the points here, and you get 10 bonus points. As the phases go on, those points go down.
Okay. There's so many things to keep track of in this game.
But I think the game does a good job of putting that information here in front of you to remind you.
Okay.
The first player who manages to cover all spaces of one color gets the bonus tile, and the second player gets the smaller bonus tile. And then you get the
each
points
type.
according to how many players there are. It's 2, 3, or 4 players. So we all get the middle bonus points.
We go.
Alright, Mike's turn.
What are the yellow tiles?
Knowledge.
What does that do?
Each one of them does something different, and when we put them out, we will go over what they do. I'll read them off from here.
Got the livestock one. Alright, so I roll all 3.
No, first
fill
we
up
have
the
to
board
set the board
first.
up.
Shit.
We can start. Put dark green ones there.
They
And
face down or
over
face
there.
up?
Face down.
These are just castles.
Wait, face up? Face down?
Face up, because we got to
So,
build
so we
yeah.
can
Well, these are
decide.
castles.
Yeah, these ones are common, but there's ones like the food ones. You can pick different animals based on what you want. And luckily, I can't reach any of
Do
that
that
stuff, so I
one,
get to
it's a
sit here and look
4.
pretty while setup happens.
I don't put anything on 4s. Just on
Alright.
2s.
How you doing out there in the net?
Oh god.
Or basically, hi me later when you're watching this at work.
How you doing? You later.
It's fun.
How you doing me later?
You know, maybe
How
if I
am
send
I doing later? Me?
maybe if I send Dan the link, he'll listen to it on Monday at work because he's been listening to Twitch a lot while at work.
Mm-hmm.
But so this way, it could be like he was here Friday.
4.
That is true.
Instead, now he's at home
Black
doing
ones.
work and complaining that he didn't get his Mario game. I'm sorry.
He wasn't able to get it. Sold out.
Well, no, Amazon didn't deliver it, and I told him that maybe if he let them open up his front door and put the package inside, like he's such a big fan of, they would have done it.
Wow.
Now I really hope he's watching this on Monday.
All right, so
I'll
we
get
filled
an
out
angry
everything
hangout.
there. And now I roll.
We all roll.
Wait, stand by.
Mm.
Those need to go there.
All of them.
Face up.
Face up.
That is a stanky pizza.
Does it matter what
Okay.
order?
No, not really.
Do we put them out? We put them out from the top down.
Mm-hmm.
All right, now we roll. I win.
So you take the top one and you put it on the 6th depot.
Over there. And you, what does he do with the white die?
Oh, we need to
Just
review.
aside.
Now that the white die's done.
Oh, yeah, we
No,
need to
you're still
review-
first because you're still on here. Until this moves, you're going to be the first player.
Yeah. So now we're going to go over what the knowledge tiles that are out do.
Tell me numbers. 10?
26.
Well, we'll start with 10. This one here. The player who adds this tile to his estate may adjust all die results being used to place ships or animals by plus or minus 1, just as if he had used a worker tile for them. Worker tiles move around.
So when you're placing them out, like this spot here, I can only put it there if I have a 2.
Yeah.
But instead I could use this one if I have that knowledge tile already out on my estate.
Yeah. And the knowledge tiles are out, and you're always able to use that power.
Really?
Yes.
That's pretty
It's
handy.
not a one-off.
It
It's
is.
a, an enhanced rule.
Noise.
26, you said?
Yes, I said 26. That is a number I said.
The player who adds this tile to his estate receives 2 victory points at the end of the game for each bonus tile he claimed, regardless whether they are large or small.
Which ones are the bonus tiles?
These ones here, when you
Okay.
control it.
You
right?
get them for filling up that color district first.
I can't tell what this is. 24.
24. The player who adds this tile to his estate receives 4 victory points at the end of the game for each animal type that has been added to his estate.
25.
25?
Yeah, 24, 25, 26. It's like we're calling snow schools.
The player who adds this tile to his estate receives 1 victory point at the end of the game for each sold goods tile. Unsold goods are ignored.
24.
We
Wait,
did that one already.
21 was how many?
We didn't do 21. I haven't read 21 yet.
Alright, did you just read? Okay, 21.
16 to 23. The players who add these tiles to their estates receive 4 victory points at the end of the game for each corresponding building that has been added to their estate. So that one looks like it is the workhouse?
Yes.
Or it's not a workhouse, I think they call it something else, but yeah.
Well, whatever does the workers.
The boarding house.
The boarding house, that's
It's the boring house.
the boarding house. Alright. Any questions?
No questions.
I can only take something from 6 or 4. Right? Or 6 and 4?
Or you can sell goods.
Or you
From
could
4.
take something from 6 and put it on a spot that has a 4.
Mm-hmm.
What?
You can take something from the board that's 6 and
Like
put
this?
it in here, and then you can put it on your board in a spot that is 4.
But you have to build adjacent, remember.
Yeah.
So you're nowhere near any of your other castles. So, and remember, you can only put 3 down here at a time.
Yeah.
So it would be unwise for you to put 3 waters.
I don't have a 5. I have 4 or 6.
You do have this where you can add 1 to your 4 and get that,
So-
or subtract 1 from your 6.
Where do I put this worker? Is in the thing?
Yep.
Boop. So I'll use that, make this a 5. So I could take this guy. This is knowledge. So I can't put it down.
You put used
Technically,
dies here, so you put that die there.
Does that still make it a? Does it change it to a 5, or is it just
You can't-
it technically makes it a 5?
You can't use this anymore though. It's changed to a 5.
So
and
if I
it's
were gonna
used.
place it somewhere, I had to place it on the 6,
Correct.
Yes.
which would be a 6 yellow, right?
Correct.
Which I cannot do.
Correct.
Right. So why don't you instead, since this is your first time playing,
Well, no.
this was 4 and 6, so you can change this one to a 5 instead, because you can use that for a -1.
And then place the
and
yellow
now you
on
can
there.
place your 4.
There you go.
But that's both my turns, right?
Yes.
Yeah, that's
But
okay.
that's good because
Yeah.
now you got something out.
All right.
You're welcome.
Then you go with your
Yep.
stuff.
Me?
Still don't know
Yep.
what I'm
Are you
doing.
sure?
Yes.
Okay. 4. I don't want any of those. Yeah, I don't want that either.
Laptop's so damn loud.
It is loud.
It's like stupid loud.
Is there like a fan on there?
Yeah, there's a fan in there, and it doesn't break things up too well. 4. I'm taking these chickens.
I seem to remember that when I had my Mac.
And a 1.
I still do. It just doesn't turn on with the battery.
All right, I'm done.
But at this point, it's so old.
I will be right back.
I think I'm taking a while here.
This room needs to be like 2 feet wide.
Yeah.
Make some noise in there.
Woohoo!
I didn't connect to my phone.
Woohoo!
Why am I making noise?
I'm going to the bathroom. I wanted to hear the pee hitting the bowl.
Oh, is that why?
Yeah, because now he's going
Now
to hear me
you just
describing
told
what's
everybody.
happening. I love you, honey.
I'm adopted.
What are you doing? You could have been spending your whole time. Stop it. If you ruin that green screen.
Oh my god, it did look like your head was
Nice.
nice. Alright, so it's my turn?
Yep.
Alright, so I'm going to pick up this tile.
It's so stupidly funny.
I don't know why I bought this. I shouldn't have bought this. I should have bought something else.
And then I'm going to use this one to place it. Right there. This gets me 4 workers.
The boarding house. Yeah, you get. She's flush with
1,
dudes.
2, 3, 4. And
Or ladies.
I just completed a section of 1, so I get 1 point plus 10 points.
Don't you also get this thing?
No, that's if you complete all of the color on the board.
Oh, on the whole board. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh.
And
What was the 1 point spell? What points?
okay, so I got 1 point because I completed a
section.
a district.
Yeah.
And so it was a district of 1, so I got 1 point. And then I did it in the first phase, so I got 10 points.
Oh.
Ah.
Be the first one to complete a. That's.
Well, I mean, if you complete, because we're still in this phase.
Yeah, we're still in this phase.
You can still complete something for
The phase
1.
is over when all those tiles get put out.
Oh.
There's going to be 5 phases.
Alright, so now we're at the next round.
So now we
you
roll
no,
dice
so we
again.
all roll our dice again, and you including the white.
What determines who's first there again?
When you
when
place
you put out
blue.
the ship.
Ships. Okay.
Ooh.
Exactly the same as last time.
But you got a 4 on the white, so the pink thing goes into the 4 depot. Sorry, peeps, I'm eating pizza because I'm hungry.
Alright, so I can take something from 4 or 6. Can I take the goods?
No.
No, you can only take goods.
If you
If you
place
place a
a
ship.
blue. That's the only way you can get those goods.
And now with this, anytime I buy something, or is this putting it down? Putting down like a ship or a animal.
When you put it onto your estate.
it can be above or below 1.
Oh, correct.
Okay. So I guess I should start racking in those ships or those animals. Well, then I'll. Oh, here. I'll spend the 6 to take these piggies. And I will spend the 4 to buy that ship.
I don't like your ruler.
What happened?
Huh? What? Nothing. Hey, buddy. How you doing? Alright, so blue comes forward on the game track. Oh, no. No, because
He
he
didn't
didn't
place
place
it,
it.
he just
My
bought it.
apologies.
your
Alright,
turn?
you're done? Okay. Now I've got a whole lot of nothing to do. But that's a mine, and that's a building I don't want.
I ate such crap today.
Little poopy. I got a whole lot of nothing.
Yep.
I mean, I have a terrible die roll.
5 and 4. Take stuff from 5, right?
Oh, wait. Is this a workhouse thing?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Can you use a worker?
I am going to use a worker.
Servant is used. You got a workhouse thing. Boarding house?
Yeah. Because I also have this thing here.
Can you put it out?
Nope.
Now you can't take any more until you start putting stuff out.
Correct. But there's some rule about I can trade this in and get, like, 2 workers or something.
No, 2... Yes,
Any
workers.
die.
Any die, 2 workers. You want 2 workers?
Yes, I want 2 workers, please.
Any die for what?
2 workers.
What are the other ones?
Those are all the other different
The
actions you can
Those
do.
are the 4 actions you can do. The first one is...
Taking something from
take
here.
something from the main board.
The
The
second
other
one
is
is
put it out in your estate. The third one is sell goods. And then the 4th one is take 2 workers. Those are the 4 things you can do with your die.
Good sell for how much?
They sell for one silverling
and
total, like whatever, how many tiles you have. And then you get
3 victory points per.
tile in the stack. So, like, if you were to sell one of your stacks of goods, you only have a stack of 1.
Yeah.
So you would get 3 victory points and 1 silverling.
What are silverlings good for?
Buying black tiles in the middle.
Does it cost 2?
They cost 2, yes.
Alright.
Okay. I am going
I feel like I should have took Adderall to play this game.
to spend a worker and make this die roll 1. And take
The wraparound.
this blue.
She took the ship.
And then I'm gonna spend a worker and make this die roll 5. And take this mine.
I'm sure this is a good look for everyone. I'm trying to look over there. Where does it say what the encoding?
Alright, that's the end of the round. So we all roll again.
Okay. Well, she's not helping. Hey, I can do something this time.
So you take the next one and you put it on the 2 dose. There you go. How far back do I have to lean? So
Alright.
no one sees me taking these bites. This far?
Well, they can just see your pizza right now.
Well, that's fine. Do-do-do-do. It's tasty veggie pizza.
I am going to...
Great.
What does that building do?
That's the bank.
I get 2 silverlings.
Mm-hmm. When you place it.
One thing you can buy them anytime you want, right?
What do you mean?
From here.
Oh, yeah, during your turn. Once during each turn.
Ah, he seems to think. Brr, 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 brr.
That's a castle. That's a knowledge. That's a what? That's a boarding house. A lot of boarding houses.
Yeah.
A lot of people need work. Get a job.
Get a job.
Get a job.
Get a job. Big ass.
I don't know how to play this game. I don't know how to play this game. I don't know how to play this game.
Alright, so you got a 5 and a 2. Why don't you put this out using the 2?
I'll take this.
Okay.
Buy that 5 and I'll put it down in the 2.
There you go.
What
That's
was
another
it?
way to do
That's
it.
for the bank, right?
So you get 2 silverlings.
Cool. I'm
There you
flush
go.
with monies.
Alright.
That's it. Adam's turn.
I am using this one to put this out, and I'm getting 11 points. Right? Because I finished this.
Yeah.
Oh, you're gonna. Oh, because you finished that.
Yeah, it has nothing to do with
I
the
was
yellow.
like,
It's just me
what?
finishing off an area. I
Yeah.
get 1 for the thing and 10 just like you did. And I am using this 3 right here to buy these. Meh.
He bought Alright, I'm gonna use this 5 to place. I just stopped. Yeah, to place this.
These things score at the end, right?
I don't know if that's what I'm doing with this.
Send me
one.
the rules, please. I'm not
4 for each boarding house you have.
Mm-hmm.
It's under the knowledge one now.
Well, it should be under the game end, right?
No, I think it's under knowledge.
I got this. You take your turn.
You guys take your torn. Torn.
It's in the 16 to 23.
At the end of the game.
Yes, I am going to. No, I'm gonna do what I was gonna originally do. I'm gonna use this 5 to place this thing there. And then I'm going to use 2 workers.
You put a mine already?
Make this a 1 and place this here.
You get a silver in each turn for that.
No, end of each phase.
Oh.
And so I placed a ship.
Let me
I'm
see.
gonna take this good. And then
I mean, once it goes around, it's the end of the phase, right?
After we
At
put
the
all
end of the
these
phase,
out,
so,
yeah.
And then I move up to first player.
No, she put out a ship. Whoop. Sorry.
You have yet to pass anything to me without me almost dropping it.
And is that on purpose?
All right, we're done.
Probably.
Roll them.
You gotta know when to roll them. Know when to hold them. 1. Okay. I have a 4 and 5, and I get to go first. Holy shite. Shite. The mine's at the end of the phase, right?
Yes.
A through E.
We just went over that.
Now you say it again. 4 and a 5. 4 and a 5. Ooh. Man, we're at the end of stuff's here.
You guys are killing it. How do you get goods? Boats?
You put out a boat, and you can take all the goods at one location.
Oh, did I?
If you can legally
I
put
didn't
it on
score
your thing.
this. I didn't score that.
That was last round.
22. What?
That was last. We're past that.
Stop.
I'm so behind in all that nonsense.
Oh.
I put out one thing that closed the thing. She put out 2. She's a cheater.
5 and 4.
Oh, I need to get on this board. Points.
Ugh, I can't take nothing. I guess I can sell goods.
I don't know why my ticks came back. It's annoying.
Under stress.
But I'm not.
You guys are recording.
That's not stressful, that's fun. I'm
Yeah.
stressed because I'm thinking about work.
Good lord.
It's always on my mind, so.
It was
Is
always on
your
his mind. Oh my god. What the hell happened
Oh, is
there?
it that time already?
Yeah. You really should be going. Bye, everyone. Click. That was bad.
Shit, that was fun and stupid.
And that wasn't
That's
only
weird.
me being
We're
bad.
keeping this a PG show, aren't we?
Yeah. Trying.
Shoot.
Expletive.
Shite.
I want us to try and get in the habit of certain things.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
There will be different little events.
Alright, I guess I will.
How good is
I
that
guess-
webcam?
I'll make this
Obviously
one
not that great
a
because that's
one.
all fuzzball over there.
Yeah.
No,
I mean, is
I'll
it
make
like
it a
rated as a really good
6.
camera?
I made
Yeah.
it up to a 6.
It's
It was
like
a
one of the
5.
best
I made
ones.
It was
How
a
much does it
5.
cost?
I'm making it a
56.
Logitech.
It's one of the best ones for the low end.
Yeah, I was gonna say
Ones.
Logitech.
This might be a
But
bad
it-
decision.
It's a lot better.
And then I'm taking my 4.
I also don't know what
and
rate I'm outputting
spending-
at. Can you
I'm
read?
selling these, so I get 1 silverling
Over here,
and 3 points.
it should say something about output.
Alright. Mike's turn.
Encoding. Event.
Oh.
Encoder.
It's probably not listed because I'm actively streaming, so I can't do anything.
It's your turn, Mike.
I have a 2 and a 5. I have a 2 and a 5. I'm going to spend this 2 to get this boarding
Did
house.
someone say something?
No. Yes.
Alright,
Triple your device. Hi, brother.
Hi, Mike.
so I
someone outside.
Outside.
Oh.
Getting in the car. I have the window open.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Alright, so I used my 2 to get this boarding house, and then I'm going to spend my 5 and do my little knowledge power to make it a 6, to put it down here on this 6. Right? I get 4 peeps, do work for me, and I completed a section, so I get 11, 10, well, does it count as 11?
11, because you... No, I'm sorry, it's going to be, 13. Because it's a two segment section.
You get a point for each part of the segment, and then you also get 10?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, so I get 3 points for that.
Mm-hmm.
So that'd be 13. Holla! I'm beating Adam, that's all I care about.
Okay.
Your turn.
All right.
I did something smart.
Let's slow down. All right, I am
I
using
pulled out the French horn yesterday. I was trying to play it.
2 to put that, so I get 3 victory points for that.
Mm-hmm.
And you're not beating me anymore, jerk.
I need someone to teach me.
Go on YouTube.
Well, yeah, I know that, but I need to learn how to tune it correctly, and I need to.
Go on YouTube.
It's easier to do in person.
I'm using one of those. Change that to a 1, so I can place this out.
And I think Teves is gonna
Is that
direct
a
me
work
someone
Yep.
to figure out how to get that saxophone restored.
Cool.
Cool.
Yeah.
Now,
Alright.
don't do it if it's going to cost a lot of money, because if it's going to cost a lot of money, we're just going to give it away or
No,
something.
don't give it. Well, yeah, give it to me.
All right, well,
Give it away, give it away. We're rolling our dice.
Okay. Don't you know that I collected instruments
4.
that I'll never actually be able to play?
Give it away, give it away, give it away now.
It's the last phase of this turn.
This is the last round of this phase. I'm sorry. It was just that you had 3 words to use and it was
When does the game end?
Not soon enough.
When this is empty?
Yeah,
Yes.
at the end of the other end of the phases.
So there's 25 phases.
No, there's 5 phases, 25 rounds.
25 rounds.
Yeah.
What time is it?
Yeah, I don't know. 5 and 4.
Whatever.
Oh, but we got to be...
We have an hour. That's good. Fine.
We might have to end things a phase early.
Meh.
Whatever. We ended the last game early too.
Yeah, but I like this game.
Well, we'll probably
In
speed
general, I like Alhambra too. It was just for some reason that one was just dragging.
There's all carpentry and a city hall out there.
What does the city hall do? You get to pick a.
You get to put anything
These
out
hours.
that's here.
But you still have to follow the rules.
What is
right?
the what
Oh,
Where'd the
did someone
rules
else
go?
say something?
where'd the rules go?
Right here, Mello.
Okay.
In the box.
Hi, Mike and Christina. Hi, Mike.
Who's that from?
Mike.
Oh, yo. Mike.
Nice.
Big Mike. Which one am I? Am I poop or
Big-
pee?
You're,
Oh wow.
You're definitely poop.
Oh
were-
man.
Definitely poop.
When did that start again? Why did that start?
I was pregnant.
Okay, but then
And we
why
needed to know how to tell you to
differentiate us?
Yep.
The fact that he's older and white and I'm younger and Asian?
All right.
Wow, way to bring race into it.
Yeah.
Race is always in it.
No, it's because I make my life around trying to torture you, and so that was fun.
They're
And
calling us poop or pee.
Yeah.
I don't know how to play this game.
When a player adds a city hall to his estate, he may immediately add a second-sided tile of his choice to his estate from one of his 3 storage spaces, regardless of color. And Carpenter's Workshop. When a player adds a Carpenter's Workshop, he may immediately take 1 beige color builder from the side of any number depot, but not from the black depot, and place it into an empty storage space in the bottom left corner of the placing the Okay. Okay.
I know what I want
So-
to do. I have to do. I know what I want. Oh my god, what's that noise?
Mike's letting you know.
He put some poop emojis.
Nice. I want to do this in the right order. I'm gonna take.
The reason this
Order.
game is going to take forever.
No.
Do your stuff. I have stuff I want to do.
Oh, now that he knows what's happening, he's
Yeah,
all gone
no.
now.
I'm gonna buy.
You don't buy nothing.
I've got nothing good to do.
Holy shit, Michael.
So if I put a ship down, I'm only able to take supplies from the number on my die, right?
Sure.
I think that's right, right?
Sure, why not?
I bought the city hall. And now...
That's correct, right?
Now I'm going to...
Give me your phone.
Tara Busby. Hi, Adam.
Hey!
Hi,
Hi!
Tara.
You do have a YouTube account.
Work friend?
No.
Oh,
Look,
you're waiting for me.
Go.
No, it's Tara.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Oh, you were telling him it was
Yeah.
a work friend. Okay.
Oh, it's Tara.
We're all confused. See, now that we know you have a YouTube account, you can enjoy all the entertainment that YouTube has to offer.
The wide world of the internet.
It does. It's
I don't
cool.
want to spend all these workers to do all these things.
Oh, good Lord, do something.
Alright, so then I will use the 5 and sell the goods and take the silverling and the points. 1, 2, 3. And then I will turn this one in and take workers.
Sell the goods. Oh,
Sell the goods. Oh, it's a thing. Alright, I'm done.
it is a thing.
All right. Question all right. When you get a ship, can you take from any of these, or does it
Yes.
have the number? Okay, so does it correspond to the?
Yes, 2.
All right. So I'm going to spend my 3 to put my ship out
I'll
here.
put this here so we can
Okay.
Okay. So, first you get 11 points because you just filled that thing.
24.
Then you move this way. Now you're the first player again.
Holla.
And now you
And-
get to choose a depot and take stuff from.
A teapot.
Okay.
Hey, that's my phone.
All right, and then I'm
Yeah,
going
I said I'm going to put this here, so...
Then I'm going to spend this.
I'm
Uh,
listening.
All right, then I'm going to take these pigs.
There we go. We're going to put it there.
Use
so
my
it's not-
knowledge to make that a 6. Put them here.
And then you get 2 points.
That right on
Look at
the
you, all like, I'm gonna lose, but now you're not.
That's it for my
Adam's
turn.
yeah.
Alright. I'm using one of these.
This is the last turn of this phase.
Excellent.
To turn this into a 6 and place this here. And I get 13 points, please, for a red.
27.
And then I'm going to use this here to turn this into a 3. So I can take this here.
Is that it?
Mm-hmm.
So that's it for that phase.
Yep.
That round.
That
Okay.
phase.
That phase.
Now we take all these off.
Supply stuff stays, right?
Mhm.
Are these just dumped?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we should put them here.
Or discard possibly.
I'll put them inside the lid.
You put these out.
Yeah, those go out, and then we redo the board.
I get a silverling from my mind.
Sneeze.
Bless you.
Ew.
What
I didn't wanna-
happened?
What?
You knocked things off on the thing. I was like, what
Oh
happened?
god, you sneezed all over the green screen.
Oh god, it's so trippy. Because
So,
it looks like
so trippy.
that sign should be right there, but like I could keep just going. I can go into the Burgundy.
Can you help me pass things out? Because I can't reach everything really well. And here, hand me
Yeah, put
those, and I'll do
those.
that.
There's castle. There's another castle. There's some buildings.
And now we need black ones. Right?
Take the black.
It was nice things.
I can't trust you. That's 10 years of marriage right there, I know.
Is that it?
Alright.
That looks like it.
Our knowledge ones that is extra points for watchtowers, extra victory points. That one up there is, what number is that? 6.
6. It's like 2.
The
2
player
silver.
who adds this tile to his estate may buy not only from the central black depot, but also from the other 6 depots. That player may still only make 1 purchase per turn. So you can
You spend 2 to buy anything from
to
anywhere.
buy anything from anywhere. Is that, what number is that, 3? The player who adds this tile to his estate receives 2 silverlings from the general supply instead of 1 each time he sells goods, either via dice action or by adding a warehouse to his estate.
Wow.
And that's it for knowledge on this turn. And it is time to roll the dice!
This goes to 4.
I win.
They're always going to 4.
Mm.
Thomas Jefferson's.
And I have 5 or 2. 5 or 2. 2 or 5. 5 or 2. What does that building do?
Which one?
This one? That castle one.
That allows you to place, I think, a pasture, a castle, or a mine
From my supply.
from your supply, yeah.
Without the number having to correspond.
No. Player takes the mine, knowledge, or castle tile of his choice from any numbered depot.
That's right, it's a one-off.
Uh-huh. Yeah, buildings are one-offs. Knowledge tiles are forever.
Yeah. So I take that and I can take pretty much one of those 3 that from anywhere.
Any numbered depot.
What do mines do?
Gives
You
you
said
a
at
silver
every
ring. At the end of every phase.
Alright, so there's only 5 of those, and we're already at the second one.
Mm-hmm.
So I would only get 3
Yeah, if we
for
stop.
the whole game.
If we stop, yeah. Yeah, to get you to use.
Lame. Kinda, but not really, because that would mean... shit. So 5. What's that building do? What does that building do? The first one, the supply with the
Let's
that's
use-
a warehouse. You can make a sell action, I believe.
Yeah.
I can just sell it.
Sell any 1 stack.
So it's like an extra one a turn?
Just this. That's the building,
As
so
soon
it's
as
just
you build
one
it,
time.
You can do a sell action.
Yeah.
Buildings are always one-shot deals. It's
Can't
the
you do a
knowledge
sell
time.
action anytime though?
No, you
during
have
you-
to
you
do
have
it.
to
You have to do it
roll
according to your die.
And use a die for an action.
Oh.
This is when you place it, you get to place it and also make a sale.
Gotcha. Shit, I suck at this. I cursed, I'm sorry. Here I will,
Good job making this rated.
Oh, see, Mike thinks that he's poop. I thought he was pee.
No, I said he was poop.
Really?
Yeah.
Alright, I'm gonna use the 2 to buy this knowledge.
We suckered him into it, huh?
Yeah, good job.
Yes. High five.
What?
Team Dixon.
Huh? Nothing. You just made a
And
huge
then-
blunder.
I don't think I did.
I love the word blunder.
It is a good word. Pretty close to blender.
And then I will
Blunderbuss.
Oh, that's fun.
use a
Gem
worker.
and silverware and a gun and just...
Worker to make this a 6 so that I can put it out here on that 6.
All done?
Yep.
I'm using his 3 to buy these sheep.
So now they're worth 2 silver every time I sell a
This
thing.
one to buy these sheep.
What's worth 2 silver every time?
Silverling. That knowledge.
So you'll get 2 silverling whenever you do a sell action instead of 1.
It's not per thing, right? It's
No,
just,
you get points per thing.
so I'd get 6
Yes.
points total, but I'd get 2 silverlings every time I sell from like that.
True that.
Okay.
Your turn.
And the only thing silverlings are good for is buying stuff from here?
Yes,
Okay.
I believe so. Do you
At the end of the game, they're a victory point.
Where's the game end?
Can't I just say at the end of the game they're a victory point and believe me?
I believe you. I also want to know what the other things are that are victory point. I realized I didn't read game end, and that's good knowledge to have.
It's a good thing to do when it's not your turn.
Each unsold goods tile is 1 victory point, each remaining silverling every 2 worker tiles, and each VP bearing yellow tile. I love you.
I love her too.
What are you doing?
It's a knife.
I can't see it anyway.
You're
I
doing
can see
a,
it on that camera.
you're doing a Crocodile Dundee.
It's a cool knife. Look how fast it is.
Dude.
What are you, 12?
Eh,
I like knives.
I like knives. Knives, knives, and
When you
knives.
find Marshall decapitated, we'll use
I
this for
am using
evidence.
a worker to make this a 5, and I'm taking this mine. Boop.
Mine.
It's a mine.
Mine.
It's a mine, it's a mine, it's a mine, it's a mine.
What does that one do?
It lets you take one of those from the board and put it in your thing.
There's a lot of those out there. Ain't they?
Maybe you should do something about that.
Mm-hmm. Dude, oh, dude.
Does it let you take it and place it?
No, I think you take it and put
Put
it
in
in
your
your
supply?
supply.
Yeah, the ones that have the arrow that go from here to here let you put it on your estate. The ones that have the arrow coming from nowhere onto those things let you take it off the player.
So it's just that giant mansion thing. That lets you
Mhm.
place it out there.
Mm,
Itself. Alrighty.
Alrighty.
she sure does.
I'm going to hate you guys so much. I'm gonna put. City Hall out.
You might get through round 3.
You know what you could do, theoretically?
Why are you going to slow up her gameplay?
I don't know, I'm saying, like, you could leave it wherever we leave it, and we can finish it
Oh. Finish it when?
tomorrow.
No.
Tomorrow night?
Maybe.
What, you guys doing stuff tomorrow?
Yeah, I have an all-day choir rehearsal, and we have a party to go to.
Halloween party?
Yeah,
When does that end?
6 o'clock.
I imagine it's not late because you all have kids.
Yes.
Yeah.
True
We
that.
can do that at night if you want.
Alright, cool.
'Cause I got ice cream to eat.
Before you go to rehearsal?
No.
Oh, tomorrow? You come
Yeah.
back?
Oh, okay.
Nice. He's like, I gotta get back to my food.
When you come tomorrow, bring more ice cream for us. Because we're going to eat
Because
ours
we're gonna eat
tonight.
ours tonight.
You don't have to sing.
You guys should watch Stranger Things.
We should watch Stranger Things. Alright, I'm just gonna play.
Did you watch it already?
I
You watched
watched
the
the
first
first
2
two.
episodes. I placed my mine, so I finished that,
Mine.
and so that is 3 plus 8, which is 11. 28, so that's 39. And doopity doo.
We roll!
And we roll!
And we roll!
And we roll! And
Craps.
I roll so far.
This goes to 4. 4 is the jam.
Dude.
4 is the mother effing jam.
The thing that we do, it is for.
Alright.
For.
How do I take everything from there again?
You need to place a ship.
Place a ship.
Aw,
So that means you have to buy a ship and place a ship.
And place it. Damn. Well, no, I could technically do that. Say I did buy this, and I don't have room for purple, it would just stay there?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Oh, I might do that anyway. Alright, so I'm going to say this. 4 to buy that boat. Alright. I can change my boats plus or minus 1, so I can make that a 2. Then can I spend a worker and make it another?
Mhm.
Make it 1.
There you go.
Put it there.
Look at you.
The boat. So I can take these 3. Oops.
Can you please move everything else on the board?
There we go. PG rating right out the door.
So
You're all
I can
done,
do-
right?
That is all you can do.
How do you sell stuff again?
You
his
take a
oh,
sell
he did.
action.
Okay.
The die has to match
It's just like a
the
die,
die on
okay.
the good.
All right.
I mean, it's just so many times saying the same thing. Can you
I
move?
know. I'm
move
so
red
sorry.
forward one
And I
other time?
like I even know that too, and I'm just like,
How do I do it? I know the answer, but I need to know it
if there
again.
was ever a good example of ADD,
Yes.
it's right here.
Uh,
This is what it's like, people. Even I'm annoyed at myself right now.
It's pretty bad. Okay.
not nearly as much as we are.
Maybe I should get that prescription for Adderall.
I thought you were on that.
I've been taking this to school.
Why
It's been
not?
for a year. I don't know. I should probably talk to my. I should probably actually go see a psychologist. Yeah,
Okay.
Please remember that we're broadcasting live.
that's okay. I don't care.
Okay.
I'm human being and I have issues.
It's cool. I was just making sure you were.
That was
Oh, that's good.
impressive.
He is an actor, trained.
I'm an actor. I'm a thespian.
Yes, can't you tell? This is why I'm here.
I'm gonna take
Hey,
this,
at least you're on camera.
this building, and I'm going to place it here, and it is the
I just love playing.
Stop
this
fucking
game.
do.
No, it doesn't
doing
do
that.
it. I love being able to touch it. It doesn't do anything.
Exploded.
It looks like
Yes.
my hand should be going down through it. But it
You're
doesn't.
getting your grease on my green screen.
You should be lucky to have my famous grease on your green screen.
Are you done?
No.
You were knocking the table,
Oh, I'm sorry. I was.
and your dice are in the used dice section.
All right. I placed.
They
one of
have a
these
little
things-
section for your used dice, everyone.
Yeah, I've been
It's
doing
glorious. I was just talking to our viewers because they're probably bored. You guys aren't bored, are you?
Hello? Hello?
Hello, computer.
Hello, computer.
Alright, so I can take a castle, a knowledge. I'm gonna take a knowledge.
What do you
Alright.
make again? Transparent aluminum? Aluminum?
Transparent aluminum.
Transparent aluminum?
Transparent.
That's what Sunny meant,
yes.
right? That's great.
I was like, what the hell are you talking about? What?
They understand.
Gonna take
The
this
potential
knowledge.
geeky people that have not yet seen this video.
And now I am.
Now we're done. Roll.
I guess that counts as a 3. So this goes into 3. Hey, it goes into a different one. Oh, shit.
Why are you putting it
Upside
face
down.
down?
Changed it. God
Dorcas.
almighty.
Upside down.
Oh, maybe he's being Stranger Things tie-in.
The upside down. What am I doing? So, I'm going to use this as a sell action.
Hey.
To sell this
That's a lot of points
So
he's
you
getting.
get 2
Two.
silverlings.
because of my knowledge thing.
And is that 4 things?
Yeah.
What? So
think it's
now you're
12
gonna get
points.
12 points.
Hell yeah.
What are you looking at?
I'm looking at that shot over there, the one, well, right here, and seeing if we move next time tomorrow the laptop more towards Chris this way, that will get a tighter shot on the 3 of us, so we'll be able to see all 3 of us.
Or you can move it back.
No, because then we'll all be too small.
Simply your device is sleeping.
Because
Alright.
I said
So there's a
the
discard
viewers
pile,
are
right?
bored. Here.
So that's
No, they don't go anywhere. They go on
Oh,
your
yeah.
board,
Good
face
job.
down,
Good
and
catch.
that's.
Okay.
Because at the end of the
No.
game, it might mean something.
It
Alright.
might need something.
So that's 12
Right.
points, so that's 38.
All right, good job. You done?
And then I have this
I should have been paying
4.
attention here.
And then I have this 4. Ooh, there are cows.
Cow. Another cow.
Oh, wait a minute, actually. You can buy something from there once per turn, right?
From the Black Depot.
Yeah. I will spend 2. This goes back here.
Mm-hmm.
Spend 2 to buy a boat. Alrighty.
How'd you get something? Sure.
This gets reset every turn.
No. If you move, you're gonna move forward one.
Alright. About this boat, I'm gonna use my power, my knowledge power, to add 1 to that.
Okay.
Put that down there.
Why'd you give us so many silverlings?
Silverling.
He had 1, and he sold something for 2. And he...
But didn't he just pay 2 silverlings to...
Yeah.
There was something... Oh, he had a bank. He built a bank at some point.
Word.
Yep. That means I can take one of these, right?
Mm-hmm.
Take that one. Spoopy.
Shaboopy, shaboopy, shaboopy.
His blue moves ahead another one, right?
And the blue is that. Whoops.
What are the castles good for?
They give
Nothing.
you another turn. They give you another action to do. during your
Immediately?
turn. Immediately.
And it's any action
And it's
you
any
want.
action you want. Like you have whatever die roll you wanted.
Okay.
So if there's a building you want to place, you can place it in any numbered die.
Okay. Doesn't matter the number.
It doesn't matter the number, because it's a free action.
Cool.
Groovy.
Alright, I am changing this to a 2. Sorry. And I'm taking this.
Sorry. Nope.
I'm like, where'd
No,
it
you're
go?
not.
It just disappeared.
It did. It flew right out of there.
And I am changing this to a 4. Jeez. And placing my castle. So that gets me 8 points. Do I get a point for this?
You get 1 point for that, and
Oh yeah.
and 8 for the round.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh!
Gotta get away from each other.
Now it's my turn
Not in the game, I
again
just mean
because I get the special Chumbly Wumbly.
Chumbly wumbly.
Forever. Forever.
Oh, I could take one of anything. Can I take from the middle?
No,
Why not?
because that's a pay thing. It's not a die action.
Why not? Ooh, what's this?
That was you can pay 2 and you can buy from any depot.
Ooh, what's this? Ooh, what's this?
Ugh.
What the hell? Something happened.
No, don't take that! Something happened.
Lots of things happen.
Amazon stock jumped up 13%.
Why the hell do you know what Amazon stock is doing?
So I have stock in Amazon.
It's a real adult now, honey.
Take your turn.
I'm gonna spend this 5, and I'm gonna put this tile out. Doodly doo doo doo. I'm gonna spend this worker, and I'm gonna make this a 6. Doodly doo doo doo.
Oh, their stock probably jumped up because they have that new thing where they can open your front door.
Yeah, and they're gonna rob everyone, so it'll be great.
Yeah.
All
All done? All
no,
right.
I'm not all done. I
The
just
die
placed
is
a castle.
in-
Because I used it to do the thing.
I don't care.
So
All
now
right.
I've placed a castle.
So you got 9 more points?
So I get 9 more points. Excellent. And with my free action, I am going to take a tile.
They jumped a lot.
I'm going to take this tile.
That's crazy. Wasn't expecting
Roll dice.
Roll dice. Roll dice. Roll dice, Michael.
Roll dice.
Roll dice.
That's a lot. I made like $400.
That's awesome. Sell.
Yeah. Now. Don't even let anyone look. Hurry.
Should I sell it?
No. Oh. Snake eyes.
I'll probably go right back down again. But like, it's crazy. I don't know why it jumped up like that.
That's how the market works.
Snake
Well, I
eyes.
wonder if something's gonna happen to, like, if we're gonna crash all of a sudden, or have a correction.
Oh, Jesus.
Listen to this guy.
I know.
He gets a couple stocks and he was,
Wolf of Wall Street.
yeah. Greed is good.
So what do we do? Okay.
Goddamn ADD. Give me your phone.
Give me your phone.
Give me your phone.
Give me your phone. Goddamn
Take
ADD.
all of the external.
Give me your phone. I hate you.
What is happening? Why does he hate you?
Because we've been siblings for 31 years?
Yeah. It's time for that to end.
Wait, he's 30, you're 31 now?
Yep. How old does that make you? We met when I was like 13,
No.
14.
We only been together 13 years.
Yeah.
Didn't he come to King and I?
No. Joseph.
Joseph.
Joseph, okay.
That was your senior year.
Alright, so I was like 18.
I was like, 13?
Mm.
Dad hadn't even left yet. It's like forever ago.
It just feels like you've always been there, Adam.
Aww.
That's kind of why I married him.
It is crazy. Like, I've known him a very long time now.
Yeah, I know.
I remember when I first met you. It was uncomfortable.
No. Why?
I just didn't know who this old dude was.
I'm an old dude.
You knew you were almost as old as he was when you met him,
Yeah, I
right?
know. I'm eternally young.
Eternally young.
Ask anybody that meets me. I tell them my age and they're all aghast.
Yeah, next year you'll be just as old as I was when I met her.
Yeah, except for I'll be single and lonely. And
But he's right there mentally, though.
at least you had your own house.
I did. I was awesome.
Yeah.
That was
Yeah,
an awesome
big
house.
old-
With a
big
big
old
TV.
Yeah, man. Everyone remembers that
old
TV.
TV.
Everyone
Oh no!
does
What
it.
happened to your phone?
Oh no. It said, oh, for
Oh
F's sake.
god, what can I even do with this?
Switching accounts.
Why are you switching accounts?
And that's what Michael J. Dixon said.
Oh.
That's what caused my phone to turn off. Thanks, Mike.
What is that chat thing?
Oh, he switched accounts.
Yeah, I think he already switched accounts. I should say switched accounts.
You don't need to watch the whole thing, but if we're just up in the background while you're working and having
All right.
fun,
So what
that's
did
great,
what did we say this meant? We could take I could take any one of those 3 and put them in my supply.
Yes.
All right. So I'll use my 3 to take that.
I don't like this roll I have. Can I re-roll?
To then use a worker to make this a 6.
Is this?
Put that.
Why'd you do that? You have a 5 in that group, and you're next to the pigs. So you didn't need to use a
Give me
worker.
back that servant.
Give me back
Use
my
that 5.
Is this the thing that's over there in one?
Yes.
Okay.
So now I can take something.
Of
Right.
those colors, yeah. From one of the numbered depots. Don't take that one, though.
Why? What is this knowledge one do? I get 2.
You
pay
spend 2
2.
silverlings and you can buy out of the numbered depots. Instead of just out of the black depot.
Is any of the buildings though?
No.
No, any of the...
No, I think these are just buildings. 6, number 6.
Did you hose up the instructions? Because if it was limited to what you could buy, I totally would have bought it.
The player who adds this tile to his estate may buy not only from the central black depot, but from the other 6 depots. That player may still only make 1 purchase per turn. That's just generic 6-sided tile picture, not building picture. I know
Alright.
it is misleading.
So I took that knowledge. I'll put it down here, right? With that 5.
Wait,
No, you've
you
already
already
placed
used
the
that
5.
No,
Yeah,
you
you
did.
did. You picked it
Yeah.
up using the building that you placed in the 5. That's why we moved the dice when you
Yeah,
moved
so
them.
that
That
goes
has to
there.
go there. And your turn is ended.
I can't spend silverlings.
You can,
Yeah,
but you
yeah,
have to
you
buy
can.
from the black depot.
What the buy from the Black Depot? I will.
It sounds like the most badass home furnishings.
Sounds like where the Night's Watch goes to get repair items.
The black depot.
I will.
Excuse me, do you have spackle?
I'll take that mine.
Your hero is not going to win this game.
I was looking forward to winning. Sorry.
Haha. Alright, I'm putting this out.
Oh man, my faces.
So I get 6 victory points for that, right? Since they're all things. No one's paying attention.
I'm sorry.
I
You
could
put what down
I
where?
put this here, so I get 6 victory points only, right?
Check, checkity check.
And I have another thing here, but I don't really want to... Oh, I know what I want to do. I want to use this to sell these. So I get 1 silverling and 6 victory points.
Yes.
That's exactly what I want. Oh, wait.
Oh, wait, what?
And now I can What's this one do? Make a sale
You can
action.
do a sale action.
And this is taking something, either a castle or a farm.
What'd you do? What'd you buy?
I bought this thing.
Yeah, okay.
I'm done.
He is done. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun.
Dun, 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 dun.
I'm like all losing again.
You should get used to it.
Losing again.
I'm like all losing again.
I'm like all losing. Losing again. I'm losing again. What do you think? Oh my god, I'm so annoying.
Oh, oh nuts. Stop it! Oh, I used my 2 twice. Can I use my 2 twice?
No.
Man, nuts. Okay, I'm going to... Hey, you're kicking stuff. I'm going to use a worker to make this a 3. Oop. Hello. Just 1, thank you. And I'm going to take this, and then I'm going to use this 2, and I'm going to put this. Boop. And so I will move up 1 here. And then doobly-doo, I will take this there. And that is the end of this round. And we roll dice!
No, I'm not rolling anymore.
We roll dice. I forgot there was one more thing in there. Come on, guys.
What?
We have rolling dice. We're playing a game.
Yeah, I know.
I was changing my shot. You don't have to worry about that till Monday.
Ta-da! Alrighty, I've got a 3, and
I'm kicking stuff.
I didn't touch it this time.
Wasn't me.
I have a 3 or a 2. There's nothing to do.
You got these things.
I know. I know. I know. I know. Gonna use a worker to change this to a 1 to put down that mine. Right side up.
Hey, you filled the thing again.
So that counts as what? 1 plus 9?
1 plus 8.
Which is 9?
Yes.
So that'd be 47. God damn it. I can't get ahead of
I don't know what he just said. I can't get ahead.
And I'm going to do something ballsy here.
Uh-oh.
I'm going to spend 2 workers to make this a 5. Put this down here to make 3 plus 8, which is 11. Boop. 50.
No, it's not 3 plus 8. You have 3 tiles down, right?
So it's 6
So it's
plus
6
8.
plus 8.
That's where we use this chart over here. One that's 3 big gets you 6 victory points.
Okay.
So it's more.
14. So that's what? 62?
No.
Was that 47?
Mm-hmm.
Plus 13 is 62.
Oh, 13. No.
You said 14.
15 plus 15 is 62. 14.
It's 8 plus 6, which is 14. 14 plus 47. What's up? Ends in a 1.
61.
61.
Is it time for him to leave yet?
Yeah, I
Oh,
think so.
it is
It's
10:08.
10:08.
What time do you have to leave?
10:30.
Oh, okay.
10:30.
Okay.
That's cool.
Is that it? Did you use that 5?
He did.
Okay.
I'm winning. I'm winning. Shapoopy. Shapoopy. Amazon stock surge makes Jeff Bezos the richest man in the world.
Wow.
So today, he became the richest man in the world.
Wow.
Oh.
I wonder where Bill Gates is now.
So I put this down.
He's got 90 billion in wealth after today's stock. It's crazy. I just need like a little bit of that.
Yeah, fractions.
Yeah,
Yeah,
not
how
even a
much-
lot. I'm not looking to
not
be
even
like
a lot, yeah.
ridiculously wealthy. I would just like to get rid of my student loans. I'll still work for a living. I mean, that's fine. Well, not really, but whatever. Amazon adds more market value in a single day than that of more than 400 individual S&P 500 companies.
Wow.
Like, it went up 13% today.
I know.
So when it looked on my thing and it said I made like $300 something, I was like, what? I'm used to that being like
What
10
has
or like
happened?
$6.
Can't get out from underneath you on that.
And I'm gonna take this guy. Your turn, hon.
Stock up nearly 62 billion in one day.
Alright, I'm going to use this worker and make this a 1. And I'm going to take this dude. And I'm going to take these silverlings and I'm going to buy this dude.
I just almost told Tara thanks for pooping in.
Nice. And then I'm going to use that.
Sorry if you're still watching, Tara.
So I'm going to take this 4. I already used that one.
I was looking over there to see the live shot. So.
This 4. And I placed that. So now I move into first place. Woohoo! Back to first.
What?
Back to first.
No.
Back to first. I am back to first. And now I get a good. Orange or purple? I'll take purple because purple is my color. Doodly doo doo doo. Oops. Now flipping stuff over. Doodly doo doo doo. Alright. And that is the.
Don't say anything about it, but.
Oh, I've never seen that.
Rolling.
No, we're done
That's
with
it.
that phase. We need to do end of phasing stuff.
Okay, I'm rolling.
Take all the 6-sided pieces.
Oh, we got rid of almost everything.
Almost everything, yeah.
Sorry.
And then these get passed out. 1, 2, 3, 4.
We should just set up for tomorrow night. So that way.
Yeah, so you get a silverling.
I get
2.
2 silverlings?
I get 1.
I get 4.
No.
None. And that would be it, right?
We can set out the new tiles.
Oh, we have to set the new tiles.
So how'd you catch up to me? And I realized you have 3 votes too.
What do you mean catch up to her?
Oh
She
no.
caught up to you.
She's also. She has.
I don't know what's happening.
The die, the white die.
Yes. White die. Oh, you mean caught up to you in the turn order stuff?
Yes.
Oh my god, look at all the cows.
This is it for castles. Once these are gone, that's it. No more castles.
What?
There was only so many castle tiles. Oh,
There's a
never
whole
mind.
other pile.
Yeah.
Never mind.
Ignore me. I'm tired, okay? I like to be up till 2 o'clock.
Where are you recording?
Teep's house. It's great because it's basically soundless because he plugs in directly into the equipment I have. So there's no amps or anything needed. So you can do it as late as you want.
So why are you going till 2? Like,
They
is
have
that
to
just
set a time,
arbitrary?
yeah.
Okay, alright.
That's the time Teep's got right now.
Alright,
I'm
so...
gonna take a picture before we.
Yeah, you should take a video picture because there's no video at all of what's happening.
I'm sorry. Like, how well can we see everything?
Perfectly. But we're not going to touch anything though, right?
We have to get up and walk out of this room, and not all of us are the most graceful of people.
And you also have a 2-year-old daughter.
Yeah.
No, she ain't going to come back here.
Famous last words.
So this is the board.
Every single thing I say is wrong.
This is mine.
Everything is wrong.
Try best to do this at an angle so you can tell which things are tiles.
What do you think the other things are?
Well, no, it's easier just to tell which ones are tiles.
And which ones have great big dice printed on them?
Shut your hole.
Alright.
I hope you all enjoyed today.
Yeah.
What's that from?
What?
Shut that hole in your Face.
You just a second
Titanic.
ago.
Yeah.
Really? All right, everyone lean in. Say bye.
Bye.
Bye.